those will be useful later. Also, I need someone to explain to me how on earth this says sarsaparilla. That looks like it says sarsaparilla. I've never understood that, and no one has ever explained it to me. So yeah, that's it. That's my rant on sarsaparilla. I hate the name. Because it's dumb. It's got too many letters for what it is. Is that a coffee mug? Almost missed a coffee mug. I'm ashamed. Alright. There's only one more house to loot. Just this one here. Let's head on inside. We hidden? We're hidden. Cool. Whoops. Steal the drugs. Steal the teddy bear. Caps. And I will be going back and, lockpicking that one safe. I just want to, lockpick it rather than use the key on it. That way I can get some more experience. I'll be doing a lot of that where I skip something for the moment so that I can come back and get more experience later. Just because I've played this game so many times that I've started to, like, figure out a path that I usually take. Also, I remembered another mod that I wanted to install that I forgot about. It's, a mod that fixes a lot of the crappy, nav meshes, I think they are? I don't quite remember. They're the part of the game that dictates what you can move into, and like what is open and what is closed. And if I may, show you my point with this rolling pin. So in the base game, this is solid. This is all a solid bar. There's nothing you can do about that. It's like you can't put something underneath it. You can't get inside there. It's impossible. With the mod, these are all actual individual beams, and you can like put things through it. It's quite nice. Because, you know, it makes sense. Oh, that reminds me, I've got to go loot Victor's shack. And this game will have a lot of, or this playthrough will have a lot of stealing and looting in it. So I enjoy looting. Who doesn't? If I can get free stuff easily, I'm going to get free stuff easily. Simple as that. Now, this might have something in it. Nope, never mind. What about this one? This mailbox here. Nope, nothing in that one either. Also, massive fission battery. Alright. It's actually a little dark, so I'm gonna turn the brightness up a tad. I did turn it down before I started, but I turned it down a little too far. Did that do anything? I don't quite know. Alright, fission batteries, scrap metal. Braxo cleaner. I did not mean to pick up that box of detergent, but here we are. I've picked it up. Weapon repair kits are phenomenal. And the few items that I will be grabbing that aren't like coffee mugs and stuff, those will be used to make weapon repair kits, which are a phenomenal investment. Because the materials that you combine to make them are really cheap, and then they end up being a pretty good value, and weapon repair kits are phenomenal for the more hard-to-find weaponry, to keep it up and in good condition. But yeah, I believe that's all it houses. There's that one, the one beyond this one, Victor's. And we'll go back to the schoolhouse a bit later. For now, oh wait, no, there's this house too. Nearly forgot. Alright, sorry about that. Had to quickly do something. And we could also steal the plants here, but that's too much work because this guy will get mad at us. So let's just steal things inside his house instead. That'll be a lot easier. We got hammer. I should probably go check if hammers are necessary for weapon repair kits, because I don't remember. Take the knife, take that, post-war toaster. Again, I don't know why it's a post-war toaster. I remember it just being toasters, so it must be one of the bug fixes doing that. Oh yeah, I forgot this house is full of food. There we go. That's all that stuff. Another star bottle cap. 50 bottles, single bottle cap. Regular one. And then all the food they have. Maize, also known as corn, I believe. Fairly certain that... I'm not sure if maize and corn are the same thing, or if they're really similar. Or what have you. Alright. That should be everything in the home. What was I going to check? Right, I was going to head over towards the general store. Check the dumpsters. Oh, 2 Nuka-Cola. And a coffee mug. Let's go. The Dropbox. Those are nice because if you're ever over encumbered in, say, Good Springs, but you have a Dropbox somewhere else, you can just mail stuff around, and it'll just sit in this box forever. Great. Now, steal that. Hide here. Steal all of those. I'm gonna come over here to the reloading bench. Is this where I make the, no, this is only for ammo. Okay. But the workbench, we can fill those up. Now, weapon repair kits. Duct tape, scrap electronics, scrap metal, wonder glue, and wrenches. It's wrenches, it's not hammers. Okay. Time bombs, don't worry about. Stim packs, no, won't be making any of those. Satchel charges. Don't believe that... I mean, metal, cookery to metal, I could do that, but the ingredients that you can use for it are so specific and so random that, like, it's not worth it. Oh yeah, and then you can also use fission batteries to make a lot more small energy cells than usual out of empty ones. So that can be helpful. Steal some more drinks. I mean, they're just in crates out in the open that are... They're just randomly there. I'll do a quick save, just in case. And now... Lockpicking, same as in Fallout 3. It's a little different, though. I don't fully remember how, though. But... it's much the same. And there's moonshine! Moonshine! I will absolutely steal, because it's kind of valuable. Turpentine. Oh, there's another fission battery. And I believe that's everything in the little back section. We'll head back on out. Alrighty. Oh, Easy Pete's not here. Cool. Okay, let's go inside. I'll meet Sunny Smiles.
Stay. Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to. Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster, straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these. If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need. You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap. Always happy to help someone down on their luck.
I mean, you could say I'm down on my luck. I do have 2 bullet holes in my head.
I hunt geckos, mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rad scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in. Yeah, I guess
Alright, let's go through what is effectively the tutorial of the game.
You can get after what they done
From
to you.
Sunny Smiles.
Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
And there's also a bunch of magazines around the place. I really want F1 to be quick save, I gotta say. Dishonored allowing me to rebind it kinda spoiled me. Full Q as well. I can also sneak it. Is that Easy Pete? Holy crap, he's inside here. I didn't know he came in here. Right. Take those. Sarsaparilla. That's all that. Steal some scotch and some whiskey. And this safe is another thing I'm gonna have to come back for. Because I'm not gonna have 75 lockpick for a while. Computer, though, I can still hack. And, hacking is much the same as in Fallout 3. But, if you don't get enough tries, or you, like, back out of it for whatever reason, you can still abuse it and just get all your tries back and just keep spamming it to get more and more attempts. Like how I would do in Fallout 3. But they did make it slightly more inconvenient for you. That you actually kind of want to play the game. So before, you could just open it up and start mashing and you'd get through. You have to wait for the security reset to end, which usually ends about this line. There it is. So now I can mash into it. Pleased. Pressed. What do those ones have in common? E-E-S-E? Let's see. I have no idea what it could be. Penalty? Nope. Okay. Bad at Mastermind. Which this effectively is just Mastermind. Let's see. Oh, this time I got super lucky. There's a ton of duds that I can remove. Good God, would you look at them all. Alright, those ones I've already tested. Bottles. Treated? Created. Okay, I was completely wrong about what letters they shared. Oh, well, they were probably different letters. That makes sense. And then I won't lock it just because I can get a lot more experience that way. The desk. Ooh, bottle caps. What if I do?
Hello.
And then there's a bunch of stuff behind the bar that I would totally steal if this guy wasn't here. So I'll have to wait. Let's go back and learn how to shoot. Again. As we probably knew beforehand.
Sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple. That's the right idea. Try crouching down and see. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Now the varmint rifle is a bit weird because where gun lines up to isn't quite where you're actually aiming. Dang, she's going a long way. Anyways, the iron sight is a bit misplaced, so you have to actually aim slightly to the left of your target because the fire spot is on the right of it. So, like, if you normally line up the varmint rifle with where you'd want to shoot, you're actually going to hit a bit to the right of the target, so you have to aim slightly left. Usually, depending on how close you are. If you're super close, you know, put the crosshair on the thing and shoot. You're going to hit it. Aside from that, oh, I'm way off to the side. I need to be over this way. Yeah, there'll be a couple of geckos over here. I'll use this trusty pistol, because it's actually kind of amazing. Hey, sneak. Dang, son. Is that all the geckos? I thought there was 3. Is it just 2? I guess so. Okay. Right, let's go talk to Sonny.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
There's no reason not to do it, because she gives you some ammo, she gives you some caps. It's just nice.